Well, my beloved Kentucky Wildcats played like they cared. I was so proud of them.
I know.
They went after the 50-50 balls, which is something they'd never done before.
Yeah.
So it's like, just like that, you heard that right there. If that was Saturday, you'd have seen guys diving on the floor for it.
Yeah, it was amazing, the difference in the offensive rebounds that we got compared to the last several games. It was a good game. I watched it. I was glad. Oh, because it was the prospect of losing 5 in a row is not something
unprecedented.
So yeah,
well, except for Eddie Sutton. Even Gillespie didn't do that.
Yeah. Well, Coach
By the way,
hasn't either.
I've watched the show back on occasion. And
this show?
Yes, this one. And anytime somebody drops something, you can hear that on the air. When it's like Jesse dropped something and broke it.
Yeah, just now.
So
Thanks,
it's like
Jesse.
we're working at some sort of factory someplace.
I think people forget we're doing television.
Yeah, this is a
And I think if you're behind the camera, you can't hear it. No. People are in here throwing things.
Like guy over there with a miner saw.
Really?
Can we broadcast, please?
All right, our first hot topic today, obviously, is the UK game from this weekend. On Saturday, UK got the big win over Alabama. What a sigh of relief. We all not getting that 5th win. But their win over the Crimson Tide wasn't the biggest part of the night. It was a UK fan's half-court shot that everybody's talking about.
Nothing but the bottom. Beautiful.
Are you kidding? During a timeout in the second half, UK fan Alan Turner sunk a half-court shot to win $10,000 from Bud's Gun Shop and Range. If you've been to Rupp-Arena for a game, you know they do this about every game. Nobody ever hits it.
Boom.
Well, he hit it, and look how beautiful.
Yeah.
Rupp-Arena
Good form, everything.
Exploded for him.
Well, absolutely.
Robbie Moss was hugging him like they were brothers. It was awesome.
Yeah,
Video of that basket, as you can imagine, has gone viral.
I think I would have went straight for Maria Montgomery on that one and skipped
I'm so
Robbie.
look at him and Robbie. Yes.
Yeah, I mean, I'm glad to see there's Maria.
By then, he was all hugged out. Now, hey, but my gosh, how crazy is that?
Well, and you were asking me about did Bud's. I don't know. Normally, the way this works is they buy insurance. Any of these contests, because that's the way it works in golf. For like the par threes.
Yeah.
There's like this company that underwrites these competitions.
Yeah.
So you pay a nominal fee, and then they take the bet. Like nobody's going to make that shot.
Yeah.
So usually the insurance company pays it. Now Bud's may have a different arrangement, but
yeah.
So I don't think Bud's is out to $10,000.
Oh, okay, yeah, because I was thinking everybody else was like,
they get all the
Bud's
publicity. So I would imagine Bud's is pretty happy for them.
Yeah, because it's great publicity for them, and it's going to make more people want to do this. But I wonder if that guy, I mean, obviously you're not allowed to have a big background in basketball to take part in the contest, but I wonder if he's ever done anything like this before.
Well, I doubt it. But that's the thing is that they make you sign a waiver normally that you didn't play Division I basketball, or even Division III, and that you're obviously not a professional basketball player. Because there was a guy, I think it was in Chicago, he hit like some three-quarter shot.
Oh. And
then they took the money away from him later. Or he may have settled because it turned out he had played basketball. Which still, I don't care if you're, LeBron James. You're very lucky to make that kind of shot.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Okay,
you watch our guys. That's usually the way they end practice is, practice is over when somebody hits a half-court shot, and they'll sit there all day.
Yeah.
Coach Cal hit one once.
Yes.
And that made video.
That was awesome. That was awesome. But yeah, congrats to that guy. I wonder what he's going to do with the $10,000.
Well, Uncle Sam's going to take half of it.
That's true. That's the world we're living in. Yep.
Something else from the weekend. Everybody's talking about Fergie's performance of the National Anthem at the NBA All-Star Game. The reaction, not good. The pop stars sang the Star-Spangled Banner before a packed house at the Staples Center in Los Angeles. If you haven't heard yet, take a listen.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly wailed at the twilight's last gleaming?
Are we at a nightclub?
I don't know.
Fergie, and I'm a fan of Fergie. I think she's great, but this was not good.
Especially at the end where the Land of the Brave.
The end of it, she's like,
she tried to hold that. Yeah, bounce it and hold it, and it was like, ooh.
It's not good. Some of the people, of course, on Twitter were freaking out over it, even before it was over. And someone was like, Fergie finished, she finished 30 minutes ago, and I still haven't recovered. And then someone said she sounded like Amy Winehouse impersonating Jessica Simpson.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that she's your friend's drunk mom trying to act sexy.
So
And it was just very uncomfortable.
Yeah, I think there was a shot at Draymond Green who tried to keep a straight face, and even he couldn't. Oh, this is at the end of. Yeah, you know, there was a moment long time ago when some people were upset when Marvin Gaye sang the national anthem.
Right.
And Marvin Gaye, of course, when he does something, it's sexy.
Right.
And he was in Los Angeles. He sang it at the Forum. And it is actually pretty good.
Yeah.
I mean, I never thought about the national anthem.
Really?
Want me to take my shirt off.
Oh, America.
It was pretty good.
Yeah.
And I think that's what she was trying to do.
Yeah.
I think she thought, I'm going to be this generation's Marvin Gaye. Except you're not Marvin Gaye.
You sounded more like Marilyn Monroe singing Happy Birthday, Mr. President. It was a little X-rated.
Sorry,
It was just
Fergie.
uncomfortable. I mean, like I said, we love Fergie, but
Didn't work.
it was uncomfortable. That was, I think, is kind of the overall census on how it was. It was just uncomfortable. Fergie,
Just
you're better
wasn't
than
good.
that. Next time. Next
Wasn't
time.
good.
No, not good at all. Okay, there is a new dating website exclusively for Donald Trump supporters.
Huh?
It is called Trump Dating. This is a real site. The site is said to help fans of President Trump who are looking for love find the America First partner of your dreams. The sign-up page says, while searching for a potential partner on other dating sites, it's not uncommon to see messages like, no Trump supporters. The site also says, wouldn't it be refreshing to know that your date roots for the same team? We should note you have to be straight to sign up.
Oh, okay.
I thought this was a hoax when I first saw it online over the weekend, people tweeting about this. But apparently it's a serious website and you really can. But I mean, hey, think about the different types of dating websites we have now. Farmers Only, all that stuff.
Right.
It's good. I want to know how many
Black
people are actually
Meet?
on there. Black People Meet.
Yeah, that's one.
Isn't there Jew Date? J-Date.
J-Date's what it's called?
J-Date for Jewish people. Farmers Only.
Data Sea Captain.
Yeah. That's a very niche market. Yeah, you're very interested.
For a guy who's not there that often.
Really?
Who's always out on the water.
Smells a little like sea salt all the time. Yeah.
Data Sea Captain.
I want to know how many people are actually on this site, or if you're on that site and you've had a successful date, let us know. Hey,
You always got to swipe right.
always got to swipe right. Yes. Okay, we love hearing from our viewers. Anytime you want to reach out to us, we love hearing your comments about the show, about ourselves.
Yeah, we got a letter from this guy, Michael Nolan. He sent me some kind words. Actually, I love this email.
Yeah,
He posted
he's
this
sweet.
last week on our LAX18 Facebook page. It says, quote, to Lee Cruz, figure skating is a sport. Using a comparable analysis, a comedian needs to be funny, which you are not.
Oh.
But you have gotten paid to be one. You don't meet the definition of a comedian, in my opinion, even though you were compensated as one. So you are not a comedian.
Oh, so many all caps. Oh, he does not like you.
Well,
If you didn't watch last week, Lee and I got into a heated discussion about whether or not figure skating was a sport. I think it is. He doesn't think it is, based on rules of what
and it wasn't.
constitutes
For
a
some
sport.
reason, when I say this, people think I'm denigrating figure skating, and I'm not. It's a
Right.
competition.
Right.
For instance, let's use his analysis right there.
Right.
He judged my comedy
Right.
as not worthy. Oftentimes, at the comedy club, Hayley's been a part of this. As a judge, we have a competition.
Yes.
What do we not call the comedy competition?
A sport.
We do not call it a sport, do we?
No.
Yeah.
No.
Because you know why? Because a human judges it.
That's right. And no human
That's why.
can. Yes.
A human judges it.
What'd you say, Cap? Sorry. Oh, okay.
so
We got a picture of that
I
Sea
didn't
Captain Day
believe that there
website
was
if we haven't seen it. Do we?
Anyway, that's the only point I'm making is that when you have human interference, like we get upset when we watch a regular sport and a referee, like who throws Benny Snell out of the game for no reason, we get upset because now here comes human interference.
Yeah. Speaking of referees, did you see the comment by the West Virginia coach this weekend saying, bring the refs out here to take questions? I was like, bring it.
I forgot about this. You know who called that game, by the way?
No, not our guy.
Yes.
No, not the guy.
John Huggins called that game. When we were at Kansas, you know what? They screwed us over there, too. It was like, I forgot what the number was. It was like 56 to 30 free throws. Anybody remember what it was? They shot like 25 more free throws than we did. Poor little West Virginia goes out there to Lawrence, Kansas.
Right.
What was it? 38 to 2. 35 to 2 free throws. How in the world is that possible with Division I athletes that are battling against each other? Comparable athletes. Can you even make that? That drove me nuts. And here's the thing.
I'm glad I brought this up.
So Bob Huggins gets thrown out of the game, and I don't blame him. I would have as well.
I would have been furious.
And they asked him, "What'd you tell your kids at the end of the?" He said, "Wasn't your fault."
Yeah.
And it wasn't.
Yes, and he made a great point. Just like he has to answer to reporters and these players do, the referees are just as part of a game, and whether you believe it or not, can sway a game majorly.
It just, the human...
They need to answer questions.
You know what I felt like I was watching when I watched that game?
What?
Figure skating.
Okay, it's all coming back. It's all coming back to me.
Why are these judges ruining a perfectly honorable competition?
I don't know. We're going to end this segment by saying Team USA.
Yeah.
Go USA.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, coming up, Hayley and I have learned a lot about each other in this next segment.
Can somebody get him some water? Yeah, we learned a lot about each other. Yeah, for instance, like 1, I look better with makeup, and 2, not when Lee Cruz does my makeup. Why Lee got his hands on my makeup bag recently when we come right back. Stay with us. Got a really fun story for you coming up next.